All right, all right, all right. This is Intuitive Empress coming to you with another message for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is an intuitive message from the Divine. We're going to see what's going on with you, and already we had cards coming out for you. I have a new deck that I am using today because I was guided to use these cards. And then we're going to get some intuitive divine messages for you. So before we begin, this is a general read. So time is fluid, energy is fluid. It doesn't matter if it's on someone's on a card, female or male, as there is no gender in tarot, so you can flip the energies as needed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you are new. If you are returning and are a subscriber, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate your love and support. And if you would like a personal read, the information is in the description. All right. And we have the Three of Swords coming out. Libra energy, so you could be dealing with a Libra. Do not have to be. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. We have Pisces energy with the Moon. We have, I'm going to put this over here. We have Queen of Coins. Very interesting here. All right, so we're starting off with the Three of Swords. So there is some type of communication. So let's check and see. We have the Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah, normally the Three of Swords, it's just this card looked different. So again, this is a new deck. So it is heartbreak, disappointment, and suffering that results when a person, thing, or situation acts according to its own nature rather than how we expect or desire it to. Projecting our own desires and assumptions onto others results in pain and resentment when we discover that the world does not always work the way we want to. And again, this is Saturn. You have Saturn up in this corner, and you have Libra here. Okay, so there was some type of disappointment or heartbreak going on. As you can see, the person looks like on the card they've been crying. You see the tears there, and the person appears to be holding her heart. Okay. Again, there's no gender in tarot, so if it's a male, you could have been dealing with some type of heartbreak. But you have the Wheel of Fortune, which means some things are turning in your favor. Okay. And just want to get a little more information on that. So there are some changes that are happening probably as a result of this heartbreak. Okay. So the Wheel of Fate is turning in your behalf because it is in the upright. Okay. You have the Five of Swords that is there as well. In there you have a man holding a sword along with 4 more swords. Okay. So it appears that there may have been some conflict that led to the heartbreak. It symbolizes a humiliating defeat. either on your own or with someone, but because, well, it says disappointment, so you could have been disappointed at something in love, life, or love. It could have been love, work, or life. Okay. Heartbreak can also come because you lost someone. It could have been the death of a loved one, or something like that. So you just feel defeated and helpless against this defeat. Okay. But you do have the wheel of fortune, so don't let, in your behalf, so don't let this heartbreak stop you from getting to where you need to be. Okay. So then we have the moon, which symbolizes secrets, and then you have the wolf and the waterfall um, here, um, with this. So with the moon energy on this deck, and yes, I am reading from the book because this is a new deck, and so it has a little bit different meaning than the cards generally. Okay, so just give me one quick second. I do read from my intuition, but when it has cards and they have different meanings, I like to go into the meaning there. Okay. Okay, so there are cycles and changes. This one says cycles and changes is here, but this card simply symbolizes with the moon energy that there are some things that were hidden. Okay, so on here it says cycles, changes, evolution, illusion. Okay, so this is a major arcana card. Um, it's a form of progression because um, you have some things that are going on behind the scenes, whether you see it or not. Okay, so this is the beginning of a sequence. Okay, and the dog and the wolf. So it's a dog and a wolf on the same card. Um, they stare at us from the card. The wolf's gaze is baleful and the dog's is kindly. These animals symbolize different ways we relate with our subconscious. Okay, so you can have some friendly things that were going on, some friendly people, and you have some people who were not so friendly. Okay, so in this, I would say take this time, even in your disappointment and your heartbreak, to know and evaluate who your friends truly are and who your enemies are. Okay. These animals watch expectantly to see how you react to them. So basically, um, the wolf or the enemy is waiting to see how you're going to react to them and the things that you're doing. And so is the dog, who is a tame man's best friend, female's best friend. So there are things going on behind the scenes, and people are doing things, and there are things that are being put into place, and people are watching to see how you would react to them. Okay. Even in the card with the moon, there are different things. Some people see the moon as something beautiful, and everything like that, and it's cloaked in dreams, visions, and intuitions. When you see the moon card, you have to. It's all in perspective. Um, Moon comes out at night. There are secrets and things that happens in the nights and the shadows. Some people see it as a source of light in the darkness. So it's all about your perspective on this. Okay. There's also a little mirror here or portal reflecting your subconscious mind. So really use your intuition. Sit and reflect on life, things that have happened, pains that have happened, so you can get through those things, okay, and become out stronger because of it. Because at the end of it, you have the Queen of Coins. Okay, the Queen of Coins is Earth energy. Okay, And so you have, some prosperity coming, um, some grounding coming, some security that will be coming to you. Okay. So don't be discouraged about that, or let that disappointment have you sitting there. Um, okay. Um, excuse me. Don't get lost in the darkness. Don't get caught up with the people who are causing you the pains that you have been experiencing. Okay. Um, Cancer, I know that you tend to be emotional, and sometimes your emotions can be overwhelming. Okay. So you're about to enjoy the finer things in life because the Queen of Coins enjoys the finer things in life, likes to dress well, likes to eat well. Um, and she enjoys them not because of the status or admiration of others, but because she truly appreciates these things. She enjoys these things. Um, she likes fine dining and things like that. She enjoys nurturing herself. So nurture yourself, nurture your family. Um, this is a mature, serene energy. Um, she's about growth. So whatever this heartbreak it was about growth. So there's a period, because the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, after the hurt, after the shocking defeat, after finding out about secrets and going in to yourself. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, where you are going to be able to enjoy material pleasures. Give time to others, the ones who are really for you. Okay. So this card is 2/3 Capricorn, 1/3 Sagittarius. So you could be um, having this in your chart. Um, you could have someone come in to your life, or a friend, but they're saying enjoying your family and friends, who is either a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Okay. All right, and then we had the Six of Cups come out. Yes, I read this right. And the other one, my little dyslexia came through, but this is the Six of Cups. It's about childlike innocence, seeing things through rose-colored glasses, because you see the roses in the glasses, and everything. Um, Rose-colored glasses where it comes to friends and relationships, and you may have had rose-colored glasses on when it came to this person, or seeing, it could have been a defeat because you saw this person um, in a naive light. Is nothing against that person per se. Um, it's just that maybe you were expecting something from them that maybe they possibly couldn't give to you, or expecting them to act or react in a certain way, and you can't make somebody be something that they're not. It's also about enjoyment. The sun, because there's the sun there, Scorpio energy. You can have this somewhere in your chart, or you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. Sometimes the best thing to do, Cancer, is to enjoy the person as they are. Okay. Um, Provided they weren't the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. All right, we had something turn over. So we have the Chariot card, which in all decks is fast moving energy. Okay. This is your energy, Cancer. So you could have rushed to a decision that was based on assumption and feeling, and this childlike energy, um, and everything like that. Or you could have something rushing in to you, okay? Which is the prosperity and things like that, to you and enjoying life. I feel for some of you Cancers that if you see this person and take this person for who they are, then you will enjoy the time that you have with them. Okay, so this was a confident approach, willpower, a youthful, inexperienced energy, pride, and arrogance. You can have anger because of insecurity that you have with this person. Okay, so you have, excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my voice right now. Oneness, you have the Hebrew letter Cheth, which means fence. Like a chariot, a fence is structured to design to contain and give shape and protection to what is inside. Okay, so there's protection all around you. Okay. But some of you, because it has Cancer on it, which is your sign, which is a sign of domestic security. This might seem a poor fit with the material image of the chariot, but we do not consider the fact that it is a protection. So basically, the protections that you had around yourself may have seemed insecure, but you were. You just have to come out of whatever it is that you put on this person. It's water energy, so it's very emotional, and a very emotional time for you. Anything else for my community? All right, that came out on the top. So then we have the Strength card. Leo energy. So this is a time of great strength, and strength is coming to you. Continue going through the things that you're going through, and everything. And then we had the Death card jump right out. So we could have a death of an idea, because this is what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, is that you had people in places, you had people in your life that you made certain assumptions about. Good assumptions, bad assumptions. It's not good to actually have assumptions about somebody in the way they are and how they feel, without having conversations and really getting to know them. This, again, is Scorpionic energy, okay? It could be any sign because every sign is on this card, okay? So I feel like there were a lot of assumptions that were made basically by people's outward appearances, assumptions about how they grew up, assumptions about their status and how they would act and react in certain situations, and it caused you some disappointment and heartache and pain. All right, so we're gonna get into some oracle messages, and something jumped right out. Says love and accept yourself on all levels, mind, body, and soul. So you could have had some assumptions, or someone else could have had some assumptions about you. Some things may have been said, but it's saying to love yourself, okay? It says we have stepped in. The divine, your angels have stepped in. We are handling this on your behalf right now, okay? So for some of you, again, you may have had a wolf in sheep's clothing thing. There were different things going on. Take what resonates. Do not try to make anything fit. If it does not apply, let it fly. For some of you, there were some assumptions because that came in a deck. there were some assumptions that were made on your part. Some may have been for your detriment. Maybe you assumed someone was a friend or someone was a true lover and they were not. But I did feel that other side where you made assumptions about someone or something and it didn't end up the way you wanted. So then you got heartbroken and disappointed. Either way, it's being handled for you on your behalf. Know that there's a divine plan for your life. Okay? So no matter what's going on, there is a divine plan. This is not your end. Let go of what does not serve you in order to receive your divine birthright. Okay? So let go of those people, places, and things that do not serve you. Okay? It could have been that you were, because I'm feeling that for some of you, you were in a relationship. And people were telling you how the relationship should have gone, how the person should have acted and reacted in certain situations. And they were incorrect in that, and they were doing that because they did not want you to be in a relationship and happy, because they were not in a relationship and happy. And so it caused turmoil in your turmoil in your household. That's why when the Chariot was there and it's protection and security and home, where it seemed like your home life was not stable because of what was going on. And it says the obstacles to balance, peace, and prosperity are being removed. Okay, so the obstacles for the peace and prosperity in your home are being removed. Okay? Spend more time visualizing your ideal outcome. Okay? Go within. One more card. All right. Okay, we had a couple things turn over here. So we need you to prioritize feeling unconditional love for yourself every day. So maybe some of the things that was going on, Cancer, was because you didn't feel that proper love for yourself like you were supposed to in your relationship. Maybe you were putting others first, or you had that childhood healing that needed to take place. The karmic is not strong enough to endure what you have been able to endure. So for some of you, you had a relationship and it was a karmic relationship, which means it was a lesson for you. Okay, more shadow work is needed. Maybe this relationship showed you that you needed to do more work on yourself. You are a gift to the world, dear one. And yes, you are. Cancers are very loving, sweet, kind people that have so much to share to the world. Cancer, you have so much to show to the world. Okay, don't let the hurts of the past affect what's going on with you now. Okay, let's see what's going on. And we have something that flipped right over. Heartbroken. That's happening again. Allow your heart and mind to love again. Don't let past heartbreaks keep you stuck in fear. True love is waiting for you and you deserve it. Okay. I do apologize. I had a call come through. So I don't know if it had affected the video. So for some of you, you have someone that's there to love you and willing to love you, and you have feelings for them. But you're letting the heartbreaks of the past stop you from loving. Okay? You have gone through some hardships, and Spirit says, we know it's tough for you, but this is your soul, what your soul truly wants. Your heart is strong. Get up again. And it says, own your path. Okay? Anything else? All right, so that's all that came out from there. Simple message, because everything else in here was clear. We're going to get you some affirmations, Cancer, before we wrap up this reading. All right, so we have master number 33. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Tell yourself that you are expanding, Cancer. All right, so you have number 17. And it says the quality of work you can produce when you are going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficient focus and skill. I am independent. You are expanding. You are independent. On the bottom of this deck, it says, a major shift is about to come into your life. Experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. I am optimistic, because sometimes Cancer, you can stay in the energy of down and depressed and stay stuck in your emotion and the emotion that you feel at the moment. Be optimistic, because things are changing and changing around for you. That is the message that I have for you, and I'll see you next reading.